veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And quick throw here, that's complete. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Second down, back to Sanders. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that block is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
No, Reed, no. Check pass, check pass.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the 1st.
I know the fans want to see 1st downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup.
What kind of offense are you running? This shit is a joke, man.
Understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Hurts sets up to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football.
Finally, bro. Hope your defense better than your offense, because that was not it.
From the quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's played out, but we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain. Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
I'm just talking shit, man.
Now Rodgers.
I did the same fucking thing. Okay, now. I'm going to need you to score now, brother. You really rock with Philly, or you just playing with them because they was in the Super Bowl? Oh, okay. See, I'm from Wisconsin. You hear me? I'm in Milwaukee, really, but I just noticed a lot of people, like ever since the Super Bowl, a lot of people just been playing with like either the Chiefs, the Eagles. It's another team. Oh, the Bengals.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That was a crazy catch. Oh, I'm on him. You motherfucker.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah, I feel you. How many wins you got? Okay, I got like I think I'm 160 and like 120. I'm like 160 wins to 120 losses. Oh, okay, damn. See, I fucked up when I first got the game. I was losing like a motherfucker. Like those first 30 games was brutal. I was throwing 5 picks a game till I finally figured out the fucking passing. You don't? Oh, okay. I kept the shit on. I don't really use it though, but I mean, yeah, you could throw so many easy picks, bro. Like if you don't put it where it's supposed to be, yeah, some 2K shit. Yeah, you ain't lying. Good shit. Them boys catching them out routes crazy.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now, it's game on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 79 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. Shoves him aside. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
Sanders. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 2nd and goal. At the Packers 5-yard line.
Here comes Sanders on the toss right. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Hurry!
3rd down, goal to go from the 8. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to...
I ain't going away just yet, brother.
Seconds of the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, now Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in from the 20. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Let's go now. Hurt.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there can be really costly.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied, this stage of the contest, boy.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's it.
Touchdown, Packers!
Robert Tonyan,
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
and the Packers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. It's a second down run with Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be down with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Open. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Not so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And connected quickly with Goddard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass complete, Tunyon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And some room to run now. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Jones. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle but couldn't get it all the way home. Try again with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So this defense, they look a little shaky to start the drive. The bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now Rodgers, got to have this one. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime.
Good game. Good game. Good game.